Hello, every pony, and welcome back to Fandom Fridays, where we proceed to check out all the fanfics that are not pony related. Why? Because sometimes we need a little pick me up, and after reading some bad fics, you need a pick me up. Well, today I decided to look up my little brother's fanfics.net account and see what type of fanfics I could actually read. Well, I was quite actually curious about which ones I wanted to bring out. Oh, look, here's a wonderful, adorable sounding little Loud House story that I can just read and enjoy. And, wait a minute. Bandit Prince Yamcha tells his friends how he loved Lost and Princess of Science Bulma. A story where Yamcha gets picked on a tree like a dork? Sold! Oh, come on! We've never done a Loud House story yet! I'll tell you what, Trixie, how about next week we do the Loud House, we get all sweet and sentimental, and we get very heartwarming, and right now, we pick on Yamcha. Heartwarming, picking on Yamcha. Heartwarming, picking on Yamcha. Sorry, Yamcha, but picking on you it is! Thank you. So please enjoy us. We here at Sleeping Trainberry Memorial Library and proud to present Sleeping Scientist by Rick Hammersteel. Take it away. Sleeping Scientist by Rick Hammersteel. Really? Just really? That's your screen name? You chose that? You actually sat down and thought that was a good one?
Yes.
God.
Yes, I did.
Just get out of my office. This is why I only do the chapter titles. At a lone bar, there sat a young man taking a long sip of alcohol. He wore a tattered orange gi. His black hair ran down his back. A small scar on his cheek. He looked at the two seated next to him. There were two of his friends, both bald. One was short and had a gi similar to his own. The other was taller and wore a white shirt. He looked relatively normal, except for his third eye. The tall man was looking at him. So, why did you call us here, Yamcha? The short one swirled his glass of water. You okay? I never seen you get drunk before. Yamcha sighed, clenching his fist on the counter. It's a young story. Once upon a time, there was a huge laboratory filled with all sorts of strange lab equipment. Filled with all sorts of strange experiments and huge dinosaurs. Living in this lab were the Queen and King of Science, who lived with their eldest daughter, Princess Tights. They all lived by the land and all the ocean and all space. They reigned with a loving hand, and fought off their enemies with a loving death ray. It was in this lab that the King and Queen were celebrating the birth of their second daughter, Princess Bulma. They invited all they could to her birth, Majins, Namekians, and some Saiyajins. However, there was one guy they didn't invite, one Lord Frieza. It wasn't that they forgot him. He was this kind of a colossal douchebag that ruined every party he came to. Usually it involved mass murder, untold destruction, and tax evasion. But Lord Frieza was not one to mess with. The King and Queen realized this as their lab walls were blown open. There was a door, King Priest said, slamming his fist on the throne's arm. His throne, of course, was of swivel chair. Well, normally I would knock, the white alien said, heels shifting behind him. But since you were so rude in uninviting me to your party, I felt it unnecessary to be polite to you. Queen Ponchi held up her hand to her face. Well, since you decided to come, would you like some tea? Oh, that would be lovely, but no thank you. Frieza slammed his foot on the ground beneath him. For your insolence, I will do something terrible. Flew over to Bulma and placed his finger on her nose. The baby, wrapped up in her little white blanket, giggled. I will curse her. On her 16th birthday, as she pricks her finger, she and the entire castle will fall to sleep. Frieza smirked. We're not discussed now! A voice called from the audience. Frieza stride. I just want to sit and laugh as your entire kingdom panics in its attempt to stop the curse. With that, he flew away. Tights looked at her mother. There must be something you could do. King Bruce shouted to his serene elite Namekian guards. Bellerophon! Silo! Accordio! As 3 Namekians appeared in front of him. Sir! Brief took his newborn and gave it to him. Take her and make sure she doesn't break her finger until she's 16. Okay. The head, Silo, still was shrug, and he sped off. 16 years later. There was a beautiful blue-haired woman sitting by the pool, her long hair sparkling with lustrous beauty. Her voice carried the sounds of a goddess. Animals flocked to her. Are you trying to make me remember my ex? The short man named Krillin shouted, slamming his core, then noticed a crack. Sorry, he told the bartender. Sorry, get carried away, Yamcha muttered. A blue-haired young woman was tinkering on a small device in the garage. Clever! Bulma, get out of the garage! However, the Namekian's retainers shouted, a pink apron adored his torso. There's Ray! Why did the Namekians make such great parents? Accordio, I'm busy building my death ray! Bulma put up her goggles on her forehead. I'll be there in a minute! As soon as he heard a sparking for her device, she looked down at it. Never mind, I'll go eat. This'll take a while. With that, she took off her gloves and proceeded to walk out of the garage. Watching from afar, a young, handsome, strong, dependable, it's you, isn't it? The three-eyed man, Tien crossed his arms. Yamcha nodded. Well, I am handsome! Get on with it! A somewhat green bartender snarled. Yamcha sat in a tree, watching Bulma walk to her cabin. She's beautiful. A little cat followed next to him. She looks your time. We should go talk to her. But I'm the bandit prince. You know what these Namekians are going to do to me if I knock at their door? Yamcha looked at Puar and pouted. I don't want to be thrust into a tree. Maybe you don't know if you're a bandit prince. Puar smiled. You may not even have a TV. Yamcha thought about it and nodded. Right, I'll go out there and talk to that beautiful woman. A few minutes later, Yamcha struggled in his tree. Puar! Puar's eyes began to wire. I'm sorry. Psh! He then turned to a chainsaw and began to saw him free. And so did Yamcha begin his quest to woe Princess Bulma. Each attempt was met with either being slammed into a tree or getting snapped by Bulma's electro gun. Copyright. As much as Yamcha hated to admit, as he set down his tree log, there was no way he could win Bulma's heart. He turned and watched as the Princess of Science was using a small device to look at a bunny's hurt paw. It was then a familiar alien flew down in front of her. Do you mind? I am testing my new Medigun! Bulma gently put down the bunny and glared at Frieza as he put it in front of her. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a reference to King Carrot or not. A part of me wants to say slight. The other part of me wants to say that the author just got lucky. Judging from the reactions of the author who's watching me do this, I'm gonna say he just got plain lucky. Though, clever reference. Yes, I guess. Lord Frieza was not to be trifled with. He ran out, hands outstretched like a wolf's paws. Stay away from her! Frieza swung into a tree with his tail. Happy birthday, Princess Bulma. He gave a smile before grabbing her arm. Here's your present! He pricked her finger with a needle. Ow! What the? Bulma's eyes began to grow heavy before falling asleep. Honestly, what were they thinking? Didn't they realize I had this planned out? Frieza shook his head and took the girl. Come on, time to stuff you into your parents' lab. With that, he flew away. Yamcha pulled himself from the tree. Ow! That's smart! He rubbed his head. You met a pair of fate, haven't you? An old lady's voice said. Yamcha turned, seeing an old woman riding atop a ball. There's only one way to see Princess Bulma now. It has a little kiss from a strong, handsome prince. Yamcha smiled at this. Hey, I'm a prince! The woman looked him over before muttering, Yeah, but you're lacking in strength. She pointed to the west. You are not able to beat Lord Frieza alone. You need the aid of a certain man, whose strength is legendary. Yamcha nodded. Well, God do need the help. Who is this man, and how do I find him? He goes by the name of Son Goku, and he's usually farming in the west. Thank you, old random lady. Yamcha looked at Puar. Waiting to do this, Puar? Puar looked at the Yamcha's eyes. Yamcha, I'll always be ready for you. At that, Yamcha took out a capsule, threw it to the ground. Psh! Summoning a bike. He got on and rode off to the west. An old man with shades walked up to the lady. You think she's got this? He doesn't stand a chance. The old lady shook her head. Yamcha drove the long and winding road, his hair blowing in the breeze. Music began to play in his head, talking about how awesome he was. He noticed a small cottage coming into view, a mailbox showing the name Sun. He stopped his bike and walked up to it. He knocked on the door. A woman opened it. Yes? I'm looking for Son Goku. Yamcha gave a gulp. This lady seemed to be staring through him. her eyes giving an eye of menace. The woman turned around. Goku! There's a man in here to see you! A tall man in orange gi appeared next to Yamcha, his hair unbelievably spiky. Yeah? Yamcha yelled in surprise. Yeah! What? How? I walked, Goku said, putting his hands on his hips. The woman gave an exasperated sigh. Goku, what did I say about coming to the front door like a normal person? Do you realize how many Xenos witnesses got scared off because of you? Goku scratched the back of his head. Sorry, TT. He gave a small pout. This is the strong guy the lady was talking about? Puar whispered to Yamcha. Yamcha shook his head. Look, Puar, I understand his plight. The woman's probably scarier than he is. He looked at Goku. Goku, I need your help. There's an evil lord that's holding Princess Bulma prisoner. Goku looked down, narrowed his eyes at Yamcha. Is he strong? This only seems to scare Yamcha. Yes? Then of course I'll help! Goku gave a light grin. Where is he? The lab is to the east. It may take a while to get there, Yamcha said. No, it won't. Goku put his hand on Yamcha's shoulder, and 2 fingers to his forehead. A second later, he appeared in front of the lab. What the? Yamcha looked around. How did we get here? It's a transmission, Goku said with a shrug. He turned to the front door, noticing that the entire lab was covered in vines. This is the problem. Time to knock! He raised his fist and punched the door open. Yamcha stared in thin air as Goku walked by him. He's impossibly strong! He shook his head, not to be about intimidated by this guy's insane strength. He ran to the door, watching his horror. Goku plowed through enemy soldiers without even moving. Yamcha could see his face. He didn't notice Goku did all of a smile. He ran behind Goku, laying the signs and punched enemy after enemy before they came through 2 large doors. In front of them were 5 guys silhouetted by a spotlight. Oh Lord, you're gonna want me to do this. Dum 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 dum. Everybody! Toku Sentai! Toku Sentai! They all began to pose, starting with a large man with a red tuft of hair. Raccoon! A blue-skinned man posed after him. Better! A normal-sized, red-skinned man with white hair poised. Toys! A short green man was poised next. Go do! Together, finally, a purple man with horns poised. Got there, get you! Together, we are! The girls shouted as they poised. The Ginyu Force! Boom! Goku gave a huge grin. So cool! He took out a camera. Click! Gohan will love this. He took out a picture before putting it into his back pocket. You go! I'll help these guys. He flew towards him. Now, this is Goku's story. This will be the part where we have a long and awesome fight with all 5 members of the Ginyu Force battling for him. Unfortunately, we're just following Yamcha as he runs for his life up the stairs where Bulma slept. And besides, this is my little brother writing, and not me. My little brother is nowhere near as awesome at writing fight scenes as I am. Yamcha pushed the door open, seeing Bulma sleeping in bed. He walked towards her, only to hear Frieza give a cold cackle. Nai. Frieza sat in a chair behind him, his legs folded. It's still allowed to be here, though. He pointed at Yamcha. Come to like the us with your love's first kiss. He glared at Yamcha as he stood up. I almost hate to waste ki on scum like you. Yamcha gulped before getting a fine stance. I'm gonna save Bulma. You can't stop me. In fact, unless something completely unexpected happens, this will be where you die. Then Bulma's doors were kicked open. Yamcha looked at the intruder. Goku? No. A new, fierce, masculine voice walked in. Yamcha looked at the white boots, trailing up to the blue jumpsuit and his white armor. He saw the fierce glare in his eyes, and the intense widow's peak from his hair. I am Prince Vegeta! Frieza looked down. Oh, look. Something completely unexpected. By which I mean completely unexpected! Frieza pointed his finger at Vegeta and fired a death beam at him. Vegeta let out a roar, turning his once black hair gold, deflecting the beam in the process. He turned to Frieza, threw an uppercut into the Lord's chin. Frieza was sent to the ceiling and into the sky. Vegeta turned to Bulma and walked towards her. Yamcha stood in front of him. Hey, what are you doing? Vegeta glared at him. What am I doing? Yamcha stepped aside, letting the principal Saiyans pass. Vegeta leaned into Bulma's bed and pecked her on the cheek. Momo's eyes flared. Oh, 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 oh. She grinned at Vegeta's as looks. You're hot. Let's go on a date. Vegeta smirked and picked her up. With pleasure. He kicked open the window and flew out. Yamcha could only stare in shock as the lab went back to normal around him. But he shook his head as the king went into the room. The prince took her away. Oh, she's finally found a guy. I'm proud of her, King Priest said. But I was supposed to be that guy. Yamcha's eyes began to wire. That's my story, and I didn't get the girl. Goku got knighted, then I came here. Yamcha sighed, taking a swig. Krillin shook his head. Tough break, man. Then he heard the sound beeping. Oh, gotta get home, or AT will kill me. He ran out the door. Yamcha looked down. Then looked at Tien. Well, it's just us singles, I guess. Tien sighed. Yeah. He put a hand on Yamcha's shoulder. Then, the sound of a motorcycle, accompanied by machine gun fire, was heard. Oh no! Les must have sneezed! Tien's eyes wide. He got up and doors burst open. Tien! A blonde woman with a machine gun glared at the man and questioned, Is there you all? And that's my cue to leave. Tien ran off, leaving Yamcha alone. Oh, I'm having a bad day, Yamcha moaned. The bartender frowned as he wiped his glass. Could be worse. Yamcha looked down, noticed his antenna and green skin. Wait. He noticed the muscular arms. Piccolo? What are you doing tending bar? Piccolo gave a heavy sigh. Now that's a long story. You know, guys, I try to be nice. This is my brother's work, and I would feel guilty reviewing it. I would feel really, really bad for actually trying to review this. Of course, he's got a gun pointed at me. He's got one of my gun morphers pointing at me. But he should know that that thing is only attuned to my fingerprint scanner, and will most likely start punching him in the face for trying to actually do it to me. See, this is what happens when you try to mess with my equipment. But like I said, this is my little brother's work, so I can't really, in good conscience, review it. However, if it was to tick him off, this is the worst piece of crap I've ever seen! Goodbye, that was 1,000 more to go! I'll see you next time!